Okay, listen, I'm buying a new car. I'm getting rid of this one because this feels like a fucking granny mobile, okay? It's too slow and I don't like it. I was thinking I'm either gonna get a Porsche or an Audi. And I'm gonna go look at an Audi because Porsche is very, like, it's fast, it's fun, it's great, but it's small. And the Audi S3, I was gonna get an RS3, but insurance is too expensive. I'm gonna get an S3 because the insurance is way, way lower. It's actually worth it. It's tuned, so like, as long as I don't tell my insurance company, no, that's a joke. I'm obviously gonna declare it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have a look, but first I need to get a meal deal real quick because I'm 50 minutes away from the guy and I just need some food, otherwise I'm gonna starve to death, okay? So let's go get some food.
Touch the...
Alright, food has been acquired. I've got like a protein shake, a chicken and bacon sandwich, and some grapes because I don't want to feel like a bloated cunt. Okay, let's go grab the car. I'll see you in a second. Alright, we've arrived. I hope it's not some dodgy bloke. I just saw the car and it looks fucking insane. I'm rock solid. I'm creaming. Yeah, we're gonna see him in a second. I hope. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna record, but I don't want to make it too awkward. You know what I mean? But yeah. Alright, let's just. I'm so gassed. Boys, it's the day of the new vehicle, also known as the new Dave Mobile, also known as the whip, the car, the vroom. We're gonna go. My dad is driving me all the way to London because that's where I'm picking it up. We need to go, okay? We just need to go. I'm so gassed. I can't wait. All right, we've made it to the guy's place. He lives like somewhere here. Basically, I told him to get MOT because it runs out in a month and I don't want to firstly deal with it. Secondly, it's a little bit of a modified car and I don't know whether I'm gonna pass MOT. And it should, but if he's got mates that can pass MOT, like under the radar or something, then it'll be sweet. Like, that's perfect. Or maybe if it just passes it normally. Basically, I don't want to deal with it. I was like, I'll pay you whatever MOT costs, just go get it done, mate, and I'll have it for the next year. So I'm waiting for him. We said we're gonna meet up at 1. I said I'm gonna be here before 1. He messages me about 5 minutes ago. He goes, I'll be half an hour. It is 1:28, which is fucking pissing me off, to be honest, but we're just gonna have to wait because we're sitting there in the garage waiting for the MOT to get sorted, so it's only like 30 minutes. Anyways, that's the update. The car's coming soon. It's gonna be sick. My dad's here. Right there, if you can see. He drove me. He's literally just chilling. Right there. Little bald man. Let's go. Alright, listen, it's been like 3 hours since I spoke to you on the camera. Basically, the issue is, I'm on the phone. Can you hear it? I'm on the phone to Santander because I sent the money over to the guy, but because it's a large amount of money, like, you know, it's a large sum, they are taking ages. This is the car, by the way. Let's go. Yeah, they're taking ages and we've just been sitting around sort of waiting, doing fuck all, because without the money being cleared into his account, we can't leave. So we're just waiting. It's been like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. There's not much we can do apart from just wait until it just gets cleared. And then as soon as he has money in his account, we transfer everything and I leave. But the car is sick. I've had a few drives. It's literally ridiculous. Have a listen to this. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? There's like flames come out the back, by the way. So this is a stage 2 S3. It's ridiculous, mates. Alright, we're gonna go inside, keep waiting. Hopefully this bitch answers the phone. She's already answered once, and she was like, oh, we're clearing it, or like, we're processing it. Yeah, okay, mate. It's just really annoying, basically. What do you think about the car so far?
It's pretty lit.
It's lit. Welcome, you absolute beautiful faces, to the training portion of the video. Guess what? I've changed things up, and I've changed things up because I have strong points and I have weak points, and I should probably fix my weaknesses and stop focusing so much on my strengths because they're already a strength. So what I'm trying to say here is I'm gonna be a bro. I'm gonna curl. I'm gonna get a sick, strong curl because my biceps are quite weak, and if I can get them very strong, then they will get very big, right? Think about it like this, right? So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm taking the same approach as I did to my pull-ups, I'm taking it to my curls. So I'm doing, this is a top step 6, I believe. It was meant to be 5, but I was like, oh, this is easy, so I did 6. It's like 30 kilos on an easy curl bar. I think the weight is like 7 kilos, so this is 37 kilos, 40 kilos, something like that. It weighs 10 kilos, I have no idea. But I don't care where I start, as long as I'm progressing, I'll know over time my arms will get bigger. So the main compound movement for the day, for my biceps, the first thing I do when I come into the gym is biceps. I do easy bar curls. I'm hoping that this strategy is gonna get me some absolutely huge guns, okay? Because like I said, my biceps are a huge weak point and my back can take a back seat. So this is pull day, first thing I do, come in, do curls. I did a set of 6. Then on the back offs, I'm doing sets of 12. And then on the other day, I'm gonna do a set of 3 or 4 as the top set. And then I'm gonna do sets of 8, 6 to 8, right? So it's gonna be a little bit of a heavier day, just so I can have room to improve on both sessions. You see what I mean? So it's not always the same thing. Speaking of the same thing, this is more of the same thing. There's 10 kilos on each side of the bar, which means that's 20, 30 kilos. I'm doing sets of 12. It felt pretty good. Like I said, not too fast where I start. I am fast where I get to though. So I'm thinking of like, say if the bar weighs 10 kilos, I want to get this curl up to like 60 kilos for sets of 10. I should have massive biceps by then, come on. That's like 20 kilos on each side of the bar for sets of 10. Or even like sets of 5. Slowly but surely, basically, I just want to get my biceps massive. Hopefully I don't run into any issues, because usually my forearms get really extremely pumped. Like my forearms always take over on any movement, whether it's pull, whether it's like even on a fucking tricep extensions, my forearms take over. They're just so like, I don't know, dominant and meaty, because I beat my meat all the time, mate. And then after the pull-ups, after the curls, I did actually move on to normal back movements. I did pull-ups here, 30 kilos. I was doing sets of 8 because I'm still gonna train back. It's just not gonna take priority. I wanna be as fresh as possible for the curls so I can have as much room to improve as possible. If you focus on something, it's just gonna get better, okay? And then because of the way that it's structured now, instead of doing a back movement, bicep movement, back movement, bicep movement, I do bicep, back, so my biceps are fresher. So for the incline curls, I was actually stronger, felt a lot better. I was able to get a lot more pumped. I was able to push a little bit further, which is really good. So I've got 2 back movements, 2 bicep movements. There is a total of 8 sets for biceps, so 16 bicep sets weekly, plus minus a couple from the accessory movements, like back is a little bit involved, right? So we'll just stick with 16 sets for now. And then there is also 6, 7, depending, 6, 7 sets of back per session, which means weekly there is 12 to 14 sets, which should be good to maintain, maybe improve a little bit. All right, boys, listen, I'm actually gonna present the car to you properly because we just had clips, but today we're gonna like actually show you the car. Do a cold start properly. Have a little listen. Get closer, get closer. The closer you are, the better it will sound. All right, listen. You ready? You ready? Jeez, let's go. Oh. Smell the fumes. I haven't shown you inside. This is what the inside looks like. It's got these leather seats. Who cares? Like, all the seats are leather nowadays, but like, yeah, it just looks really nice. You come inside, this is what I see. So this is my steering wheel. There's like dash. There's a little screen here, whatever, yada yada. Little bits and pieces. They're like little stylish vents, little loosey lifts. There's some space at the back. That's basically what it looks like. Going from the Mercedes, which had like all of the bells and whistles, like all of this tech and everything was looking nice, all of it was useless. And this car has everything you need and nothing you don't. So like climate control, yeah, as it should have. And that's about it. Then you have the vents, which is exactly what you need. It's got heated seats if we need.
I always use the heated seats.
Yeah, Lucy loves the heated seats. There's a screen to see what you're doing. And that is it. I don't need anything else because the car, all it needs to do is be able to control the climate, charge my stuff, so it does have a charging thingy in here, and play my music. That's all it needs to do. Oh, and be loud. Yeah, that's all it needs to do. Blue, what are your honest thoughts about the car in comparison to the others we've had?
I think it's the best car in the whole world, to be honest with you. It's big and fast. And it's got heated seats. I feel like I've said that like a million times, but it does have heated seats in it. Probably as a passenger, that's my favourite part of the car.
As opposed to just feeling like you're on a roller coaster 24/7.
I mean, the combination's quite nice because you're like relaxed, but it's also really fun, you know?
Yeah. Jeez, a little bit on the loud side there on a cold start, mate. Fucking hell, let's go. What do you think?
It's deafening.
It smells like petrol.
It smells good though.
Oh. If this falls off, then it does. Unlucky, but I literally just want you to get to hear the car in action, okay? That sounds fucking sick. I hope there is a satisfactory amount of footage. I wanted to get the GoPro stuck on the car so it's like at the exhaust, but it's impossible because in order to get the mount to sit, it needs to be on a perfectly flat surface. So on the boot was as best as I could do. The car does sound a lot better than it does on camera. I promise you, it sounds ridiculously insane, mate. And I'm over the moon. I like literally drive, windows open, sunroof open, just so I can hear it. I like don't even listen to music nowadays. I'm just driving like this. I'm just driving like smiling because it just sounds incredible. Anyways, warming up here on the bench. Today is a PR day, which is fucking. What can I say? What can I say? I'm buzzing. Okay. This is 120. Everything's moving pretty sweet. 120 move like air. We move on to 140, which also moved very well. And then the top set is 157.5 kilos. Bear in mind, my all-time 1 rep max is 160. So I'm 2 kilos under my max here. And it moved well, but I did misgroove a little bit. As you can see, like, I was a bit wonky and stuff because I was just like, I wasn't that excited for that set because I was like, well, I'm just hitting a single, nothing really special. I got excited for my top set, for my other set where I do max reps though, and that went really well. But yeah, 140 for back offs. I'm glad that that's happening now. It's like actually a good amount of weight. 3 plates for sets of 4, and it moves really well. And then after this, I'm about to bang out 140 for max reps, which is a PR. Just listen. Ah! Ah! Come on. Smokes, mate. I'm so gassed. 140 for a set of 9. I'm this close to a set of 10, which is going to be pretty massive because a set of 10 just sounds a lot better than 9, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Overhead press here, 75 kilos, sets of 8 to 10. Overhead press felt really good today. I found like a way to just figured out a little bit extra like stability. So basically, I keep my legs ever so slightly more turned out, so like knees out action, and I'm able to get my glutes underneath my hips a little bit more, so I'm able to like just basically be more stable. Obviously when you do overhead press, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, otherwise you're literally going to be flailing around like an idiot. That's really important. And then I just finished off here with lateral raises and tricep extensions, as always with a long rope. It just feels a lot better. That is everything for the session. I hope you enjoyed it. There is more car stuff I'm pretty sure coming, so enjoy the video. Boys, I'm gassed. That session was sick. I was warming up, I was like, oh, everything feels great. I did misgroove the 157 a little bit, like I had a little bit of some sort of technical difficulties, but other than that, mate, that 140 for a set of 9, that's a massive PR. Obviously, I say massive, it's a 1 rep, but like, if I can improve 1 rep, that's like a 10% improvement. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, that's ridiculous. My bench was so solid, especially like the max out sets, because I get really excited, so I'm like, fucking push for the limits, you know what I mean? So yeah, 149 reps. Next time, I reckon in 2, maybe 3 weeks time, 140 for 10. That's gonna be such a beautiful number, come on. 140 for a set of 10, are you fucking kidding me? And do you know what that means? That means we are closer and closer and closer and this close to the 180 bench press. I feel like today, with good wins, I reckon I had 167, 170 in me. My body weight still hasn't changed. I'm still 89 kilos in the morning, between 89 and like 89 and a half in the morning. So my body weight is still the same. My calories are up to 3,800. I'm feeling good. Everything's great. I need to stop drinking as much as I do, but I'm still progressing. So as long as I'm progressing, I'm still gonna go out like at least once a week. Okay, let's go home. Let's get some food. Also, listen to this. One sec. Lovely. All right, sweet. Let's go.